Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Movies Recapped. If you are new here, then subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you can get the notification of new videos. In this video I will explain the movie, Run. In this movie, Diane Sherman gives birth prematurely to a daughter, whom she later discovers lying in an incubator surrounded by hospital personnel. The definitions of arrhythmia, hemochromatosis, asthma, diabetes, and paralysis are read aloud on the computer screen. Diane, now living in Pasco, Washington, with her now teenage daughter, Chloe, has led a quiet life for the past 17 years. Chloe is confined to a wheelchair and a stairlift as a result of the circumstances of her birth. She also requires regular medication, attends homeschooling with her mother, and carries an inhaler for her severe asthma. Diane is currently awaiting university acceptance letters, but she always makes a point of picking up the mail. Chloe is searching through a bag of groceries for a tin of chocolates when she comes across a bottle of green pills with Diane's name written on the label. Upon being questioned, Diane claims that the receipt was simply wrapped around the container. After some time has passed, Chloe discovers that a label with her name has been pasted over the original label, which has been partially scraped off but is still legible enough to identify Diane as the patient. The name of the drug, trigoxin, is searched for on the internet, but Chloe discovers that the house does not have an internet connection. It is from her mother's bedroom, which is where the only working phone is located, that the young woman dials a stranger and asks him to look up the drug for her. The man informs her that the medication is for her heart and that all photographs of the medication depict a small red pill. Chloe requests that her mother accompany her to the movies. During the course of the film, she rushes to the pharmacy across the street while pretended to be going to the bathroom. The pharmacist initially refuses to tell her what the medication is, but Chloe eventually tricks her into admitting that it is a relaxant called lidocaine, which is only approved for use in canines at the time. When Chloe inquires as to what would happen if the medication were administered to a human, the pharmacist informs her that it could cause numbing of the legs. When Diane bursts into the room, Chloe begins to hyperventilate violently. She discreetly sedates her daughter and then transports her to her residence. Chloe awakens in her bed to discover that her door has been locked and chained while Diane is out running errands. Once she realizes that she has the entire house to herself, Chloe drags herself up to the roof, where she eventually makes her way to her mother's bedroom and breaks the window with a soldering iron and some water. She begins to have an asthma attack and is only just able to crawl to her room and retrieve her inhaler before it becomes too late. Her automated wheelchair ramp does not work, and she discovers that Diane has cut the power cord while she is trying to get downstairs. Chloe is forced to throw her wheelchair down the stairwell, where she accidentally falls, suffering only minor injuries but also discovering that she has the ability to move one of her toes. While driving, she notices a mail truck approaching and rushes to stop it. She tells the postal worker about her predicament, and he agrees to assist her. In the meantime, Diane is driving past and notices Chloe's wheelchair, which she parks in front of. The driver informs Diane that he will not allow her to pick up Chloe, and Chloe informs the mailman that she wishes to report the incident to the authorities. Diane, on the other hand, stabs him in the back of the head with a sedative syringe as he is preparing to drive Chloe to the police station. The next time Chloe awakens, she is in the basement of her home, her wheelchair chained to the wall. She has lost consciousness. She finds all of her college acceptance letters, childhood photos, a death certificate for a girl named Chloe who died 2 hours after her birth, and an article about a couple who had their baby stolen from the same hospital in the basement. She comes across a photograph of herself as a toddler walking. When Diane walks through the door, Chloe accuses her of purposely making her sick and demands to know the truth. Diane insists that everything she has ever done has been for Chloe's benefit and protection, while filling a syringe with paint thinner and telling Chloe that it will help her forget. Chloe scrambles away and hides in a closet for the time being. Chloe swallows the contents of a bottle of organophosphate because she is afraid, but she realizes that Diane will not allow her to die. As a result, Diane rushes her to the hospital. Suddenly, Chloe awakens in a hospital bed, intubated and unable to move at all. Diane is adamant that her daughter be released, but the doctors will not allow it until Chloe has been evaluated by a qualified mental health professional first. A nurse responds to Chloe's signal and brings her a crayon and piece of paper. While Chloe is attempting to write "Mom" on the piece of paper, a code blue is activated, and the nurse rushes out to assist. Diane infiltrates the hospital and ties Chloe to a wheelchair in order to flee. The nurse discovers the bed empty and notifies hospital security. Despite Diane's panicked attempts to find an escape route, Chloe is able to move her foot and hold the chair in place, preventing Diane from moving her. The mother begs her daughter to accompany her to the house, but Chloe defiantly responds that she doesn't require her assistance any longer. A bullet is fired into Diane's arm by security guards, causing her to tumble down the stairwell. Adulthood comes along 7 years later. In addition to attending a correctional facility, Chloe is now able to walk short distances with the assistance of a cane, despite the fact that she still requires the assistance of her wheelchair. She pays a visit to a patient in the infirmary ward and immediately begins bragging about her wonderful husband, children, and career. Diane is now sick and confined to a bed as a result of her injuries, and the camera pans to her. Chloe takes out 3 lidocaine pills that she had hidden under her tongue and tells Diane that she still loves her before asking her to open her mouth wide. Thanks for watching this video. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and become the family member of the Movies Recap. Thank you. See you in next video. Bye bye.